Hello. Today, we're going to explain how to use the DTax system. Please go to the DTax login page and enter your username and password. Below the login button, you'll find a link to the latest user manual. If you need the guide, click here. Once you log in, you'll first see the dashboard page. The panel on the left side lists all the main menus. Menu Dashboard. Menu Company Information, with submenus, Branch Information, General Information. Menu Data Import, with submenus, Import, Import List. Menu Document List, with submenus, All Documents, Documents Submitted to RD. Menu Reports, with submenus, Report All Documents, Tax Report. Menu Log Activity, with submenus, Transaction History, Document Submission History. Menu Role and Permission, with submenus, User Permission. Menu Setting, with submenus, Setting Document/Tax Submission, Electronic Signature Location. Dashboard Overview. The dashboard will have more features in the future. Currently, it shows these key data points. All documents imported into the system. This covers the period from the very first import to system discontinuation. All documents monthly count. Documents not submitted to the RD. Documents submitted to the RD failed. This occurs when the DTax system cannot connect to RD. If you scroll down, you'll see daily and monthly data. This shows how many documents were submitted to RD on that day or month, how many are still pending, and the type and quantity of those pending documents. You can hover your mouse over them for more details. Below that is the customer submission detail, showing both SMS and email channels. However, we currently only send e-tax documents via email. We haven't enabled SMS due to security concerns about potential phishing. Further down, you can check the monthly tax submission status, which allows you to see the number of documents for each status. The box on the right provides a summary. Total number of documents. Total successful submissions to RD, yearly. Total successful submissions to RD, monthly. Total submissions to RD, pending review. Total pending documents. Total unsuccessful submissions to RD. Total rejected submissions to RD. Company Information menu. Select Branch Information. Here you can search, add, or edit branch details yourself, but you cannot delete a branch. If a branch is no longer used, click the pencil icon and disable it. To add a new branch, click the button and fill in the details. Next is General Information, which displays your company details and your digital certificate information. If the company information is incorrect, please notify the implementation team. Data Import menu. In the Import submenu, you can upload up to 2 CSV files at a time. Wait a while after uploading. Check the file data in the table below. If it's the wrong document, click Remove File or the Delete File button. If it's correct, click Confirm. If your data is incomplete or formatted incorrectly, a pop-up will show that the import failed, detailing the number of failed records. The system will also download the failed file to your Downloads folder. Click OK to re-import the corrected file. After correcting and re-importing, click Confirm. A success pop-up will appear. Click OK, and the system will automatically take you to the All Documents menu, ready for signing and emailing to your customers. Let's quickly go back to the Import List submenu. This shows details like the file name. If the import was done via API, it will state Imported by API, along with the document number, import date time, and the total amount per bill. Document List menu. The All Documents submenu initially displays documents for the current date. To view documents from other periods or all documents, click the Clear button. Choose the start and end dates you need, and then click Search for Documents. To preview the PDF, scroll right and click the eye icon. To sign a document, tick the checkbox and click the Document Signed button. A confirmation pop-up will appear. Click Confirm to sign or cancel if you don't want to sign yet. Once signed, you cannot sign it again. Scroll right to see the signed document. The icon will change, allowing you to download and preview both the PDF and XML files. If you preview the PDF again, you'll see the sign stamp at the bottom right corner. Please note, the appearance may not be perfect as this is a UAT, testing environment for simulation only. In production, the signature placement will be exactly as you configured it. To send the full tax invoice to the customer, scroll right and click the three-dot icon. The customer's email entered during the Excel fill-in step will appear. You can add up to 5 more emails here. The first 3 emails are free, the rest are charged extra. To double-check that the customer received it, you can include your own email address. Click Resend button. The steps we just showed, manual signing and emailing, are called manual configuration. However, the DataOne system lets you choose auto configuration as well. We'll look at these details in the Settings menu. Back to the main page, this button lets you export an Excel file of all documents based on the search date range. The system will send the file to the email linked to your login user. Next is the Documents Submitted to the RD submenu. This only shows documents that have been signed. You can select other statuses here if you need to search for them. The next step is selecting documents to send to RD. The process is similar to selecting documents for signing, but the button is different. If you have less than 100 documents, you can select them and click the Submit to RD button. If you have more than 100 documents that month, you don't need to select them. Just click the Submit to RD All button. A confirmation pop-up will appear. Click OK. RD takes about 1 to 3 business days to respond. If the status doesn't update, please contact the implementation team to check. This button is also for exporting an Excel file. Reports menu. The Report All Documents submenu shows a report of the monetary totals for all documents and can be exported. The Tax Reports submenu is specifically for generating purchase tax and sales tax reports. It shows summary details for each document type, including the number of items and amounts. The table below includes seller details, e-tax branch, document number, buyer details, amount, document status, and notes, and can be exported. Log Activity menu. The Transaction History submenu is the system login log. You can track which users logged in, at what time, and how long they were online. The Document Submission History submenu can answer your questions about which documents have been emailed. The table shows the document number, when and where the email was sent, and whether the submission was successful or not. Full status details are in the manual for you to check. You can also export this to Excel. However, our system does not send alerts for documents pending email submission. Role and Permission menu. In the User Permission submenu, you can search, add, or edit user details. To create initial accounts, we'll ask for basic user info for testing. Admin users can add other users instantly. However, if you need to add another admin user, you must inform the implementation team and they will do it for you. Settings menu. In the Setting Document/Tax Submission submenu, you can view or change settings for each document type. Click the pencil icon to select the settings. Tick here for automatic document signing, Auto Sign. Tick here for automatic email submission, Auto Email. This helps you avoid manually checking for pending emails. For automatic revenue submission, you have several options. Submit immediately after the document is signed. Submit automatically at the end of every day. Submit automatically at the end of every month. Set a scheduled submission date for the following month. Or you can set the document to Do Not Submit for user selects documents to send RD at document submission to the RD submenu. The Electronic Signature Location submenu is new, allowing users to configure the signature position themselves. However, the implementation team usually defaults this for you, so you may rarely need to use this menu. Summary of frequently used menus. To summarize, here are the menus you'll use most often. Import submenu for CSV imports. All Documents submenu for previewing, signing, and emailing customers. Documents submitted to RD for sending documents to RD. Tax Report submenu for exporting data for PP30 tax returns. Document Submission History submenu for checking customer email history. User Permission submenu for creating, editing users. Thank you all for listening today. Please note any questions you have, and we can discuss them in our next meeting. Thank you very much.